Hi, Happy Crafters. Creative Juice by Lonnie here to help you gain some creative confidence. And we are going to be doing the cutest little valentine that would be perfect for kids. And wait until you see my alternate one at the end using the terrific Toadstools that is coming out, or that is now out in our mini catalog, our Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. So I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, loving to share all of my paper crafting ideas with you so that you can try it at home. And this one is an easy fun fold that you're going to love making with an added bit of dimension using a wobble. If you have ever used a wobble, let me know. We're going to put both pictures right here so you can see it. This is actually a previous card that I made when this was one of my online classes last year. And this one has a cute little wobble on it. So you can kind of see what it does. It's just, it makes things wobble, but they don't fall down. Remember that old jingle from television from the 1970s, 80s, 90s, whenever that was when we had Weebles wobble. But we're going to be making this card today. Roar means I love you in dinosaur. So darn cute. And it opens up like this. It's kind of a, what is that door called? That special door. Yep, that's what it is. When we figure it out, I'll remember. So this is our cute stamp set called the Darling Dinos stamp set. It comes, well, you can also buy it with the coordinating dies. So you can see I've got my dies in there with my stamp set. I like to use some self-adhesive magnets you can get on Amazon to put those together when they match a particular stamp set. So I've got those ready to go, and the things you will need, this is what a wobble looks like. And I think these are the regular sized ones. I hear that they have mini ones. I have not tried the mini ones. These are just the regular ones. I'm sure mini ones would work great too. So what we have is a piece of cardstock. This is Petunia Pop that is 4 1/4 by 11 inches. A piece of white to go on the inside of your card to write on, which is 4 inches by 5 1/4. These are both 5 1/4 inches long as well. 2 pieces of designer series paper. This is from the Bright and Beautiful stack. They are 1 3/4 inches tall and 2 1/4 inches tall. So that's what you will need. And then a couple of circles. You could use a punch. I happen to use some of our circle dies, one that is scalloped, a little bit bigger, and then a smaller one. So you will also need your trimmer, your paper trimmer. The first thing you're going to do is score at 5 1/2 right in the middle of your cardstock. Make sure you use the light scoring blade. So you've scored 5 1/2. Then you're going to turn your card and put the fold in the middle and come out here to 1 3/4 inches on the left. We're going to do a cut. So from the top down to 5 1/2. You can kind of see where that line is and line it up. Then turn your card once again, and we're going to cut off that 1 3/4 inch piece at the top of our card. A Dutch door. This is a Dutch door card. Let's see if I can get that. You're just going to cut right along that 5 1/2 inch line again where you scored, or you could use your scissors to cut that right off. Okay, so you don't need this piece, or you might be able to use it for part of your card depending on how you want to use it. Of course, you can always use a good piece like that, so don't throw it away. We're going to attach adhere. Let me open this up so you can see where it's going. One piece of our pretty patterned designer series paper. This is the 2 1/4 inch by 5 1/4 inch to the front Dutch door panel here. The other one goes at the top of our white for the inside of our card. Just like that. And I thought this was such a cute little pattern. I made a couple of birthday cards yesterday, not this exact style, but with this paper because I still had some. And I thought it would be so cute for my grandkid's birthday, so I made a couple of dinosaur birthday cards using this same pattern. Okay, so we've got our basic Dutch door fold right here, ready to go. And say hello if you're watching live. I can't tell if anybody's here, so I love seeing your name and thinking of your faces. We're going to do a little bit of stamping here. Let's start with moving a couple things aside. We're going to start with Azure Afternoon, which is one of the colors in this Designer Series paper stack. And over here on the kind of the top right, you really don't have a corner really in a circle, but the top right, we're going to stamp Roar Means in Dinosaur. And then using Petunia Pop, we'll stamp I Love You. So this stamp set is perfect for Valentine's as well as birthday or anything else that you want to do with kids. Roar Means I Love You in Dinosaur. Then I've already stamped this cute little T-Rex onto the back of this same pattern of paper. Happens to be green, lemon lime twist. So we've stamped him. Oh, before we cut him, let's just do a little coloring. I'm just using my Stampin' Write markers. So this one is, let's see, I think this one's Old Olive, isn't it? I have to stop. Nope, Granny Apple Green. Here's my lemon lime twist. So we'll just do a little bit of coloring. In fact, maybe we'll just quickly give him a little bit of coloring on his belly and on his polka dots. We'll use our Old Olive to give a darker stripe here and a darker stripe here. And then maybe we'll do his spines in the Old Olive too. Just it's easy, simple coloring, and the Stampin' Write markers are water-based markers. They also happen to be, I colored that kind of off camera. Sorry about that. Hello. Thanks, Nyla. I hope it makes it easy for you to recreate. That's my whole purpose in sharing, is so that you can try it at home. So we're going to cut him out with our mini cut and emboss. The whole idea is that we share ideas, and if you find these things helpful, I hope you will consider shopping for these supplies or other paper crafting supplies at creativejuicebylonnie.com, which is right here below me. And so I can continue to bring you these great ideas, that would be appreciated. Now, Nyla, you're already a demonstrator, so you buy from yourself, so that's a good idea. I think he needs a few little footprints. So on the back of one of these, I have some footprints, and you can use your Stampin' Write markers to also color onto your stamps. Excuse me. So they're usually better on our cling stamps, which are red rubber stamps, but these work out just fine. So we're going to just have him kind of walking down that direction. There's his little footprints. Now let's put these together. Very simple, fun card. Roar Means I Love You in Dinosaur. And let's bring in our, before we do our wobble, we want to put this onto our card. So on the bottom, about 1/3, because I want it to be kind of up here towards the top. It's a little bit more than 1/3. I'm just going to add some adhesive. And because the wobble has a little dimension to it, I'm going to put it this one straight onto my card. So Roar Means I Love You in Dinosaur. When you are using these little wobbles, you want to take off the sticky part, this top piece first. It's just got a little paper cover. Now my friend Michelle said that she actually found a wobble die so that you could make your own wobbles if you would like to. But I've just stuck it onto the back here of my dinosaur, kind of like a dimensional. Then it has a little split on the back here where you can take off the adhesive covering for that adhesive. So now that we have him, we can put him right here where we want him, and just press him down. And look at that. He just wobbles. You can't. The camera doesn't even give it good. It doesn't show as well because he really just goes blah, 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 blah. But that is, so there's our front. Now you can, oh, whoops, it has the die set has a tiny little dinosaur heart that I cut out with dies. So let's just give him a little heart to hold right here. Roar means I love you in dinosaur. Kind of get in between all of the shadows there. Now on the inside, on this one, I just went ahead and stamped your T-riffic and then stamped another dinosaur and colored her in. So there you go. This is a very simple card to make. But the wobbles you can get on Amazon, and you could probably search for a wobble die. If I find the link that my friend shared, I will share that on my website or on the YouTube channel as well. So here's one that I used. This is a different card, same style exactly, using some of the Celebration Toadstool Gardens Designer Series paper. Let's see if you can see some of this fun paper. This Toadstool Gardens coordinates with the Terrific Toadstools bundle in the mini catalog, which include the Terrific Toadstool stamp set, and I was grabbing it, can I put it away? The coordinating Toadstool punch, Toadstool builder punch, right here. But you can get these free, this stack of paper, nice big stack of paper, I think there's 48 sheets in here, for free during Celebration. That ends at the end of February 2025. So if you love the Terrific Toadstool bundle, make sure that when you order it, you also choose this as your free item when you reach $60 in my Stampin' Store. And here is the card that I made. So this is the one that's up on the little wobble. I really wish it showed it faster because it really is going brrr. But I think it's just the streaming just kind of makes it stop. But I loved it because it says Poppin Up to say hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Barry Lynn and Mary Beth too. Thank you so much. She likes these cards. But I just thought it was so fun to have the wobble on it to make it a simple Poppin Up to say hi card. So those are my two fun, easy, fun fold wobble cards today for you. Hopefully you'll enjoy all of those. Again, if you found this valuable, thank you for shopping at Creative Juice by Lonnie. And it's good to see new faces here too. I love seeing new names joining me each Monday. I'll be back next week with more creative inspiration for you. Give this a try. I will again link there's lots of different ones on Amazon. By the way, if you're searching for wobbles, do wobbles for paper crafting because there are also wobbles crochet kits. So make that distinction so Amazon knows which one you're looking for. The rest of these supplies can be found at creativejuicebylonnie.com. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next week.